And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Yusei Kikuchi. What do we have on him?
Well, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound to start the game. He can be really good at times and turn in some real excellent efforts. For me, it'll tell us a lot to see how he's attacking the strike zone and pitching aggressively or not. If he's doing that from the jump, I think he'll be fine in this one.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Kim. The wind and the pitch. That one off the mark. And this one is off and running. The pitch. And it's even up.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
The next pitch misses. 2-1. And now the lefty. And now it's even up. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. First pitch just misses. Kikuchi, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. 1-0 to Freddie Freeman. That one missed. This one popped up. Pulls it down, and there's two gone. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
And a 1-1. And that one is in for a strike. Right side, hard hit. And that is the third out of the inning. Dodgers down in order. And now the Angels will get their first opportunity in this one. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at the ballpark, and on the hill in this one, Yamamoto.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Low checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held up. 2-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the righty deals. And there's a ball. And the pitch. Hernandez ranging after it. Brings it in with a nice run and grab. And there's one down. Let's take a look at our lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And that one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all. Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
At 30 years old, Mike Trout, 1,000 runs, 300 homers, 200 stolen bases. The only other players in Major League history with those numbers at that age, A-Rod and Willie Mays. Schnell, the base runner at first with 1 out. There's a strike. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. On the ground. In plenty of time to first, and there's 2 down.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter,
Jorge Soler up at the plate. First offering misses badly for ball 1. There's a strike. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Here's a 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Angels lead. Back here in Philadelphia, and now it's Mookie Betts. The pitch. Strike on the inside corner. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Mookie Betts blasts one out. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0.
Oh, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Ball one there.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 1-0. Good eye right there.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Kikuchi maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
2-2. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And the first pitch misses for ball one. The lefty, the 1-0. Swings through that one for strike one.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Ball to strike. Wouldn't chase that time. And that one hammered. That's back. And gone. Teoscar Hernandez hits one out, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. And that one off the outside edge.
It's a good take.
That one misses. And now it's 3-2. Out towards right center field. Low, ranging after it. Makes a nice running catch. 2 away now.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Here's the 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
The 0-2. And ball 1. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And down on strikes. Out number 3. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Here at Shibe Park, here's the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario. And a pitch. And that one upstairs.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And the 1-0. That one is upstairs. And he deals. And that one clips the corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
In the air, out towards left center. Hernandez puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Batting fifth, the second baseman,
Brandon Drury to the plate. That's in there. That's strike 1. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Drury tries to hold up, appeal to first. Nope, he held back. One down, base is empty. Stays alive.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Next offering way off the plate. Ground ball left side. Throw on to Freeman. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
2 outs, base is empty. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. Good eye right there. 2 down, nobody on. And the 1-0 misses low. Here's a 2-1. That one fouled off. Three-two now. Kicks and fires. In the dirt. Throws to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. And welcome back. On to the 3rd inning. And here comes Tommy Edman. Here comes a pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. Edman, a former Gold Glove winner, 27 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2016. Two balls, no strikes to count. On the corner for a strike. That one's in there. 2-2 now. He goes down looking.
Now batting, number 3.
Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Struck out swinging his first time. In there, and it's 0-1. And a pitch. Ground ball to the right side. Takes it himself. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, not close. One of the things you may notice with Freddie Freeman, he always wears long sleeves. And you go back and remember his mom, Rosemary, she died of melanoma, skin cancer, back in 2000. And that's one of the ways that Freddie honors her every game. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles. But you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
The 1-1 is upstairs. And a count 2-1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And that one is lifted in the air. Fair ball.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often. But right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
Ohtani measures 6 feet 4 inches, hitting 3rd in the lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Ohtani takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. Grounded out his first time. Now snap throw to first. And he's back in safely. Freeman off of first with 2 away. And it's 1-1. Liner, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's Mookie Betts. He's already homered in this one. And there's a ball. The 1-0. There's a swing and a drive. Trout ranging back some more. To the warning track, makes the catch. Dodgers strand a couple. They're up 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach Nieto. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's a strike. The pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The 1-0. And there's a foul ball. That clips the zone, and the count 1-2.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And next for the Angels, Josh Lowe. Flied out his first time. And that's in there for strike 1. Fouled off. He was late. And here it comes. Ripped on a line. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Throw over to first, and he's back in there. Stepping in, Nolan Schnell. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two outs. And downstairs, Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Good hitters count the 2-0. On the ground, right side. He handles it himself, and that is that. Angels strand 1. They trail it here 2-0. as we go to the top of the fourth. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Kikuchi back to work. Inside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Thingy Kyle Tucker has done a little bit of everything. He's won a World Series. He's been an All-Star. He's won a Gold Glove. And a guy who was the 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft. And the pitch. That one lifted to left. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered in this game. First offering, and it just misses. The pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
And he pumps it a strike. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. The wind of the pitch. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Bounce to the right side. Over to first, and they get the out on Smith. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they're on top 2-0. Bottom 4, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Mike Trout. First pitch just misses. And that's in for a strike. And the right-hander deals. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Well, definitely a breakdown in his mechanics on that one. He just lost the handle and ended up way off target.
Now at the plate, Jorge Soler. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Trout on at first, nobody out. And it's even up.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. At the belt and fires. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Calls it in, and there's one away.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. Sneaks through, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Brandon Drury, the next to hit for the Angels. First offering misses the mark. Righty delivers. That one missing inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Right-hander kick steals. There's the strike. Runners at first and second with one gone. And that misses off the outside edge.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And the righty deals. Line drive, that's a base hit. Trout rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and it's a one-run game.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
One down. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Now the 0-1. And a foul ball. One out. Runners at first and second. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. No movement on the bases. 1-2 the count. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Now it's going to be Zach Nieto. Kicks and deals. He swings and fouls one off. Oh, 0-2 now. Ball one there. 2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. Next pitch is outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We played 4. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Angels 1. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 5th. Now the third baseman, Miguel Rojas. The pitch. Check swing in play to the right side. He takes it on his own. 1 away here in the 5th.
Nice job of deception right there by the pitcher. Got the hitter out there a little bit. Couldn't check his swing and induces a nice little ground out.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Swing and a ball popped up. Schnell should have this one. Makes the catch for the out.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Now here is Kim. First pitch, and he just misses.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Next pitch misses. 2-0. In the air, left side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the third out. Dodgers go down quietly. They lead it 2-1. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. There's a strike. The pitch. Chopped on the ground. Kim tosses to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Next for the Angels, the right fielder.
So the lineup flips over, and now the right fielder, Josh Lowe. And takes Lowe for ball one. And a strike on the outside edge. The line to kick the pitch. Out to short. Betts. On to first. Home half of the fifth inning. Moving along. 2 quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now here is Nolan Schnell. Swing and a miss. 0-1. And the pitch. Check swing. Now an appeal to third. That's a swing according to umpire Woody Keller. Swing and a broken bat flare towards left. And he'll be safe at first.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That pitch got way in on him, and he couldn't do much with it, but good hustle to get up the line and turn that into an infield single. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Mike Trout, the 25th overall pick in the 2009 draft. He was actually a compensation pick for the Angels for the free agent loss of Mark Teixeira when he signed with the New York Yankees. And now batting, Mike Trout. In there for strike one. Schnell leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And another ball. Two and one now. Popped up. Kim drifts towards it. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 5. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Angels 1. Back here in Philadelphia, all set for the top of the 6th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Freeman, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former National League MVP. The 0-1. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 1 for 2. And that one wrapped foul. And a pitch. That misses. And now it's even 1-1.
No, he's really working him away, this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2-1 now. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering in the dirt, and it's 3-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position. His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Here's Mookie now. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And now the lefty. First and second here, no outs. That swings, deep drive, left field. Ward going back on this one. And he brings it into the warning track. Runner tags at second to third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Next to hit, Kyle Tucker. And first offering is fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And the lefty with the 0-1. There's the strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Left-hand batter waits and delivers outside.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Left-hand hitter waits. Got him swinging. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered here in this one. Oh, the throw is wild. Ball one, no strikes. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Not close with that one, and a count 2-1. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Check swing, appeal to first. And he punches him out. He went around.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
And welcome back. Bottom of the 6th inning. And the batter now, Jorge Soler. Check swing. No appeal. Ball 1. The pitch. And there's a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Next offering is in for a strike. Bullpen activity starting up now. Brusdar Graterol looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Scott, the lefty, warming up as well. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball a little more straight and velo to it.
Jeimer Candelario getting ready to hit. That's in there. That's strike 1. Candelario measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The wind of the pitch. Shoots a line drive single into right center. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Brandon Drury, the next to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And there's a strike. Candelario over at first with 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Kicks and fires. On the ground, could be 2. 1 at second. Double play. They can't seem to break through. The new pitcher in the game, Kirby Yates.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now it's going to be Will Smith upstairs. And he deals. Hit hard, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Ward throws to second. Not in time. It's a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Here's the third baseman, Miguel Rojas. Good contact guy, good defender. That one way outside. 1-0. Runner leads away at second. Looked like it was a little bit up. 2-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Righty to the plate. And that's through there for a strike. Man at second. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Smith coming home. Now a long throw home. The run comes in from second. It's 3-1.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So digging in, Tommy Edman. Yates throws over, and he dives back in safely. In there, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Now it's the second baseman, Kim. And that's in there for strike 1. Next pitch misses inside. 1-1. Started to go after it. Now we'll look down to third, and Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. Runner on the move. That one fouled off. 2-2. Back to the mound. Takes it himself for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball. Here at Shibe Park, leading off, Taylor Ward. The pitch. Curveball drops in there.
You know, these Angels just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Strike 2.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Here's the 0-2. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Nieto up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. And the 1-0. That one missed.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
That one ripped. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Digging in, Logan O'Hoppe. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. And a foul ball. Next offering misses. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Edman going back some more. It bangs off the wall. He muscles that one out the opposite way, and they cut into the lead. It's 3-2.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Yamamoto will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Pitching change here, Tanner Scott. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 66, Tanner Scott.
So up next, Josh Lowe. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Called strike right there.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And there's a ball. Next offering upstairs.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Nolan Schnell to bat next. And now it's filled up. Goes down looking. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Matt Moore.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So digging in, Freddie Freeman. And a pitch. That's a strike. At the belt and fires. Check swing, no appeal, and a count even 1-1. Oh, that hit him. Now the throw to first on the run. Safe, and that's his 3rd hit. Ben Joyce gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Joyce checks over to first, and he's back. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike 1. The pitch. Just missed. Here's a 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is outside. And a pitch. In the air, left field. Ward sizing it up. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Now it's Mookie Betts.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Betts started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. 2-0 to count. Here it comes. There's a strike.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's 1. And that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Angels 2. Bottom of the 8th. And here's the first baseman, Nolan Schnell. And the pitch. And that's a little high. Out to short. Can't glove it cleanly.
Leadoff man aboard on the error, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning, not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Evan Phillips. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 59, Evan.
Here's Trout.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And first offering is fouled off. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Schnell aboard here at first with nobody out. The next offering misses, and it's 1-1. And here it comes. Line drive. Out of here. He blasted that one out of here. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Jorge Soler. Good eye right there. Next pitch misses inside. And now 2-0. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Brusdar Graterol looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Stewart getting loose as well. The 2-0 is in for a strike. Kicks and deals. Swing and a foul straight back. And now 2-2. Right through there. Got him. And that's the first out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
That one finds the corner. That's strike 2. That's inside. And a 1-2 again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. Fires over to first. 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Brandon Drury, the next to hit for the Angels. 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two outs. That misses off the outside edge.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Next pitch inside, and it's 3-0. And there's the strike.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
And that's ball 4. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal, because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Ward in the box now. No balls and a strike. And the righty deals. There's a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Right-handed reliever. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Angels do get one, however, on the Mike Trout home run. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. Now it's Jordan Romano out of the bullpen.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a pitch. And that's in for a strike. That's a slider for a strike. That one misses. Now 1-2. The pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And a ball and 2 strikes. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a swing and a miss. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Teoscar Hernandez digs in now. That's in there. Strike one. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First two batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
So it's their last chance in this one. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Okay, so Jordan Romano, a guy who never used cologne until a teammate gave him a bottle in 2021. He's been using it for games ever since. He rotates 3 colognes. Number 1, feeling good. Number 2, feeling dangerous. Number 3, let's snap a losing streak.
Sounds like he's got all the bases covered at that. Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Throw to first in time, and this one is over. And the Angels hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, these guys were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.